911 dispatchers deal with moments of life and death every day, but now a new report out on Metro's 911 call center shows a growing number of people who aren't happy with the service they're getting. We asked News Channel 5's Jason Lamb to look into this report for us tonight. Jason.
Well, that's right, and one of the things the report cited was how quickly 911 calls are answered. Now, that, of course, translates to how quickly emergency crews like these can be dispatched so they can head to trouble. By the time emergency crews arrive at scenes like this,
911, what's the location of your emergency?
Calls like this have already been answered by dispatchers like Rick Beasley.
And verify that address again for me, please.
But a new study shows an increasing number of people who call Metro's 911 center say
Metro Nashville Police, Fire and Medical.
They're not satisfied with the service they receive.
They're going to be involved in a white Ford F-150 and a red Ford Mustang.
Last year, they hit a satisfaction rate of 86%. Just 2 years ago, it was 93.
Somebody already beat you to it and called it in.
And so we look at the parts that they say they were unsatisfied with, and that's what we focus on.
Metro's 911 center director says the survey cited some instances of poor communication.
Our technology is very, very good here.
A suggestion to hire more call takers and quicker response time to answer 911 calls.
911 calls are going to override your non-emergency calls.
The director says it takes them an average of 12 seconds to answer a 911 call. They want to get that down to the national average of 10 seconds.
That's what we want. We want to know what to do to give them the best service we can. And what we strive for is 100% satisfaction.
But you're on the interstate?
One problem they say can cut down on the time it takes for dispatchers to answer a 911 call is to cut down on the number of non-emergency calls they get.
Okay, that's the Murfreesboro Pike exit.
Or even worse, the accidental calls to 911.
The butt dials. My child got a hold of my telephone. They're not aware that if it's disconnected, that it's still called 911.
The call center says while 86% satisfaction isn't bad, they'll push for 100% because, as every dispatcher in here knows, every call matters.
Right. He was coming from the borough, and he's kind of got himself all discombobulated where he don't even know where he's at. But based upon what he told me, I think that's where he's at. So.
The 911 call center director says that they are going to be approved for 5 more positions for the end of the year. They say they're going to start taking applications for those in August. Reporting live downtown, Jason Lamb, News Channel 5.